The energy in the room was palpable now, like an electric current snapping between the two podiums. Trump's eyes flickered toward Kamala Harris, and the corner of his mouth twitched, an almost imperceptible sign of what was to come. He leaned forward, gripping the sides of his podium. "You've had your chance," Trump said, his voice sharp, slicing through the silence. "You and your administration have done nothing but create more division. Inflation is through the roof. Gas prices are insane, and our foreign policy? A disaster. Weakness on the world stage. Our allies don't trust us. Our enemies don't fear us." His words hung in the air, heavy and blunt. It was a familiar tactic. Point the finger, name the problems, create a narrative of decline. And for his supporters, it was gospel truth. They cheered him on, nodding in agreement with every punch thrown. But Kamala Harris was unmoved. Her fingers drummed lightly on the surface of her podium, her expression unwavering as she waited for Trump to finish. When he did, she stepped in with a quiet strength that caught the room's attention. "We inherited chaos, Mr. Trump," Harris said coolly, her voice measured but firm. "You left office with an America that was deeply fractured, politically, socially, and economically. And let's be clear, the pandemic didn't go away on its own. Under your leadership, thousands of lives were lost, with no clear plan to stop the spread. The American people needed leadership, and they got denial. Yes, the challenges we face are immense. Inflation, global instability, and climate change are real, and they require real solutions. But leadership isn't about fear-mongering. It's about lifting people up and creating opportunities for every American, no matter who they are or where they come from." The crowd reacted. Some clapped, while others murmured. Trump supporters bristled at the accusation, while Harris's backers leaned forward, eager for more. The tension in the hall crackled like a live wire. Trump shook his head, smirking. "You talk a good game," he said, waving his hand dismissively. "But where are the results? Crime is through the roof. People are afraid to walk in their own neighborhoods. The borders are wide open, and you've done nothing to stop the flood of illegal immigrants pouring into this country. You've failed, Kamala. Your administration has failed." Harris's eyes flashed. This was familiar territory, Trump's brand of bombast, the hammering away at talking points. She didn't rise to the bait. Instead, she spoke directly to the American people, her voice steady. "Let's talk about crime," Harris said. "It's an issue we need to address seriously. But inflaming fear doesn't solve the problem. Real solutions do. Investing in communities, in education, in reforming our justice system. That's how we build safer neighborhoods. And the border? We need comprehensive immigration reform, not walls that divide, but policies that are humane and effective." Trump interjected, his voice louder now.